This is the Etowah River behind me, and I'm on the lease of the Weekend Gold Miners Prospecting Club. I'm a member of that club, and so today we're going to be traversing this creek right here where it meets the Etowah River. We're going to follow it all the way to the end of the lease, see how many different places we can find gold today. So smash the like button and let's get to it. So before we get started on this little tour, I wanted to make an announcement, and that is on November 4th. It's a meeting day for the Weekend Gold Miners Club, but I'm going to be out there all day at the Turner property digging for gold. So if you're in the club, you're of course welcome to come join me on Saturday, November 4th. And if you're not in the club, but you live close enough that you can travel here and you're willing to come on November 4th, I'm going to pick one person and you'll be my guest for the day. So the way that's going to work is the fourth person to send me an email at rookiegoldprospector@gmail.com that includes the phrase "I'm ready." The fourth person that sends me that email gets to be my guest for Saturday, November 4th. And I mean, you could even camp overnight to November 5th as well. So send me an email, rookiegoldprospector@gmail.com, with the phrase "I'm ready" either in the subject line or in the body, and whoever that person is, they'll be my guest. So go ahead and do that right now and enjoy the rest of the video. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot to tell you where that is if you don't already know. So I'm in Auraria, Georgia. So that's North Georgia, Lumpkin County, and this is the lease of the Weekend Gold Miners, the Turner property. So if you go to weekendgoldminers.com, you'll find some information there about the Turner property, but that's where we're going to be. If you want to join the club and just bypass the whole send me an email thing, just go to the Cresson Gold Mine in Dahlonega, Georgia, and walk up to the front counter and say, "Hey, I want to join the Weekend Gold Miners Club." When I joined, I think you had to put down $100 at the start, and that got you your keys to the properties. And then for that covers your first 3 months, and then after that, it's $20 a month for the rest of that year. Until your membership's paid off. I don't remember the exact amount, but go to weekendgoldminers.com and check that out. Join the club and meet us out there. It's peaceful out here today. So far, I haven't seen anyone else out here. Sprinkling a little bit, but temperature's perfect. It's like 70 degrees, mid-October in Georgia. Forest is still green, some color change, but it's still like a jungle out here. I'm starting to hear the creek down there now. The creek's down there, and the river's down there. So you can see all these little pebbles here on the ground. Like, let's see, like this one, for example. This is bedrock. So we are on broken bedrock right here, or decomposed bedrock. So this whole hillside is made out of saprolite bedrock. And that's what allowed them to do the hydraulic mining more easily, is they could just wash the bedrock away. Allowed them access to the quartz veins, allowed them to find new quartz veins easily, and also work the ground for placer, because there was both here. There it is, there's the creek. Ah, it's beautiful out here, though. I absolutely love this place. Absolutely love it. See, now we're getting into some float rock, some quartz veins that were mined a long time ago, the remnants of them. All Alright, here's a bunch of broken up quartz as well, and a depression right here that may or may not have been a mine shaft in the past, but I don't know. I'm going to try not to walk right in the middle of it though, that's for sure. Got to be careful out here. Look at this bedrock that's outcropped here, and more big pieces of quartz sitting there. This right here looks good. This looks good, even though it's doesn't look to be, well, it's got iron in it too. Yeah, see, that's hematite. But this milky looking quartz, I like that. Oh, there's the river. Is the river high right now? I don't know. Let's go down there and take a look. In the fall, I try to stay on the trail around here because you could step in a mine shaft. So you need to be real careful. All right. We're going to go down to the mouth of the creek where it's the river. Find a good place to go down the hill here. It's a nice hole. Another nice hole. I'm telling you, you gotta be careful around here. Gotta be careful around here. You can see that's bedrock, broken up bedrock right there. Gotta be careful around here. Especially right through here, because there were 100% hard rock mines here. 100%. Right in this area. You see all the big chunks of quartz everywhere. Alright, let's head down the hill. You can climb down from here kind of easily. Yeah, the water looks high. I'm kind of surprised at how high the river is. Yeah, we've had lots of rain, but it's significantly higher than last weekend. Well, I didn't come to the Etowah last weekend. This is the Etowah River. So, yeah, it's looking kind of high. Got all that bedrock exposed. Got all this moss and lichens growing on it, or algae. All right. And we'll be able to see how high the river actually is here in a second. Oh, it's not that bad. But here you have it. This is the start of the creek right here, where it first meets the Etowah River. So the Etowah River is actually down like I initially expected it to be. It was just kind of an illusion from where I was up high. Yeah, the water's down pretty low. I'm standing right where the river meets the creek right here. And so let's start hiking that way. Today I packed pretty light. I didn't bring a bucket. I just got my shovel and my backpack here. I got my Caledonian Super Pump hand dredge with me. Got my Garmin GPS just in case of emergency. And I just got a couple pans, my Super Sluice and my small Garrett pan. And some water and some food. Oh yeah, lots of compacted gravel in here. That's a good sign. That looks good. Got some slate bedrock here. Lots of quartz. And then we've also got schist bedrock. Tons of quartz in there, look at that. All right. All right, let's see what we got. And there you have it. Oh shoot, hey, stick just almost fell on me. It's awesome. But anyways, let's see, we lost it. There it is. Nice little couple tiny pieces of gold right there. Let's see if there's any more in here. Sometimes they climb up the side. Yeah, there's another one right there. We got a few micros in there, but nothing special. Nothing to write home about. But our first pan, we did not get skunked with 1, 2, 3 pieces of gold, at least. I'm going to do one more pan out of the same hole, but with the hand dredge. We didn't get skunked this pan either. There's a color right there. There's a color right there. So we got a few colors. All right. So now we know there is at least some gold right where the creek hits the river. So let's get to hiking. We got a long ways to go. This is a big mining lease. So let's walk upstream until something looks compelling, and then we'll do another pan. All right. Exposed bedrock there. I'm going to take our time today. I'm going to try to show you as much as I can. So that way, if you're considering joining the club, you know, you kind of get an idea of what to expect. I just got caught on that giant vine. All right. So sorry if it's going to be a little shaky. We're hiking, so that's just going to be part of it. So we got a bunch of vegetation that's piled up here. I think maybe somebody was digging there. I don't know. Can't really tell. Lots of bedrock here, huh? Lots of bedrock. All right, where's our next pan gonna be? We got more options now that we have a hand dredge. So I'm thinking right down there. And let's see, we got a long ways to go. So let's see, let's hand pick it. We got that waterfall, we got that waterfall, and we got that waterfall. I'm gonna shoot for the top waterfall. I mean, I guess you can call it a waterfall. It's not much. Somebody left a board out here. That actually, that's looking pretty promising. Yep, I think that board's marking the spot. So let's get our hand dredge out and try to get down under some of this bedrock right here. These are broken pieces of bedrock. Ooh, look at that big piece of quartz. It's all buggy too. Ooh, look at that. I bet that thing's shedding gold. And there you have it, 3 pans in a row that have at least some gold in them. See if we can find any more here. Now we're zoomed into 3x. So we're talking about small gold, but there's a piece right there. We didn't get skunked. I don't know about you, but I'm hearing some underground water. There's kind of an echo down here a little bit. And then if you look above me, look at that. Now, I don't know for sure that this is a mine entrance, but it certainly could be. And I'm not going down in there because that looks like a perfect home for a big kitty or a bear. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and keep going. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a little bit closer. Let's see if we see any tracks. Any tracks under there? Can't really tell. I'm not seeing tracks. You see any eyes? That would be creepy if we saw some eye reflection. But yeah, I'm not seeing any tracks. That might be some kind of track right there. I don't know. Let's keep going. You got to admit, so far, this property's pretty cool, isn't it? So if you want access to it, all you got to do is join my prospecting club. Go to weekendgoldminers.com, and there's more information there. Or you can go to the Cresson Gold Mine in Dahlonega, Georgia. They also have a lot of cool stuff you can do there. You can buy your prospecting equipment right there and sign up for the club, pay your fee, and get your key the same day. Since I'm right next to where there's probably a mine entrance, and I just pulled this piece of quartz out of that hole, and look at it, man. Look at it. That's what you want. That looks beautiful right there. The color, everything about it. It's got all these bugs and layers to it where there could be gold trapped. So I need to break that open, wash this off, and maybe there's some gold in there. Maybe this is some good gold ore. I don't know. Let's find out. But I forgot my safety glasses, so that's not a thing. So before I start breaking rocks open, we're going to have to make the hike back to the car and get some safety glasses. Up this steep hill. Try not to step in any mine shafts. Definitely got to be careful out here if you join the club. I think they filled in a lot of the really dangerous stuff. But you never know. So you just got to be aware. Constantly be aware. All right. So if you join the club, you can get a permanent camping spot, or there's lots of temporary camping spots. But, I mean, it's a great place to camp. Great place to camp. It's primitive camping, of course, but, you know, there's room for you to bring your RVs out here. All right, let's go get those safety glasses. I'll be right back. If I could pick my own camping spot, that would be the one right there. These people got the primo spot at the very top of the hill next to the river. Maybe I can trade them. Well, I left my safety glasses at the house, so we're going to be working with some sunglasses, but it's better than getting a sharp piece of rock in the eye. There's just something about this place that's really magical to me. The history behind it, the fact that it was mined from 1830 all the way up until World War II, and even before that by the Cherokee. But as far as places to camp go, I mean, look around me. It's absolutely beautiful, and there's gold here. And if you're a rookie gold prospector like me, to be able to come to a place like this where thousands of ounces have been mined, you got a pretty good chance of finding some gold. So it'll help build your confidence. You get to meet people out here digging for gold like me. And it'll just really give you a good start to your hobby career. So I would definitely consider it no matter where you are. But if you're in Georgia, the Weekend Gold Miners is a pretty cool place to be. So you should go check it out. Look at that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna clean that out. Ew. Nice. Basically, I'm just going to wash all this material off into my pan and pan it out. Let's see if I can... Oh, wow. Break it up a little bit more. And wash out all these voids. Oh yeah, and then look at all that black in there. These things are full of hematite, full of it. Probably could have broke that open more. I might do that here in a second. Look at that stuff. This stuff is sharp, but oh man, that looks so good, dude. I want to take that home. Oh my God, look at those bugs. Look at the color. Look at everything about it. Everything about that says delicious. Delicious. Look at that. Let's see if there's any material down in there now. Yeah, a little bit. Let's just check. Let's just check this. Well, there's lots of hematite in there, but I don't see any gold at all anywhere. But it sports a shot. All right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to hike the entire distance of the creek. I'm not going to stop and do too many pans. Otherwise, we're not going to make it. So let's go all the way to the end, and then we'll come back and do some pans after you get an idea how big this place really is. But it's interesting with the water. Oh, look at this guy. Ooh. I almost jacked up your web, dude. Sorry. Sorry, man, but wow, you're pretty. That's a fact. All right, buddy. We didn't mess up your web. All right, let's keep going. All right. Bunch of giant pieces of quartz right here coming down the hill. Some interesting places to hand dredge through here. But let's keep going. Check this out. This is an interesting feature right here for sure. Man, look at all that quartz. Woohoo! Giant chunks of it. Giant chunks of it. Yeah, this definitely is interesting. I guarantee it's been dredged out. It's been dredged out. Somebody's brought their dredge down here. Surely. So we're going to keep going, but hey, if you join the club, you may want to come check that out. Oh, look how the bedrock's overhanging right there. Who's sucking out from underneath there? Wow, that looks interesting. Let's keep going. Instead of climbing up that chute there, let's get up on the side of the hill here. Alright. Sometimes you can find little boil holes through here. All that bedrock. That looks pretty cool right there, huh? The way that slate's decomposing. And it's got that shelf. That's pretty cool. It really is. This is going to be a long video if I'm going to show you guys the entire creek. It's a long creek. So strap yourselves in, because we're going to walk the whole thing. Let's see if I can climb over this tree. Ugh. Sorry about the shaky video, but I'm climbing here, so you're going to have some shaky camera work. So deal with it. Ugh. Look at all this broken up bedrock through here. Wow. That's a good place to check. Right through here. All this through here is good. You know there's gold throughout here. I think we got a little side creek or gully over here. Looks mostly dried up at the current moment. Oh, you know what? Actually, that's probably one of the old mining ditches. They had long tom sluice boxes set up throughout here. Let's see, what about down there? So, at the club here, you're allowed to dig on the land. You're just not allowed to dig within a certain distance of the creek or in the bank. So, this has been blocked off or dammed up somehow, because that's dried up. You can tell it used to run that way. Lots of broken up bedrock to move around and crevice underneath, for sure, for sure. I mean, that's everywhere. Having a crevice sucker really opens up a lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff here. Look at this. I mean, it's the type of stuff gold miners look for right here. Obviously, right under there. You know, somebody's probably dredged there before, but, you know, you can never get all the gold. I'm going to try to be careful here to climb up this. Holding the camera in one hand, And my ladder in the other hand is not my ladder, my shovel. You know what I meant. Camera in one hand, shovel in the other hand. On slippery rocks, so gotta be careful. Careful, careful. But look at this. All this right here is just money. Money, money, money. You want to break up all this rock, move it out of your way. Cobbles. Wow. You come out here at different times of year and it looks different. I mean, this looks different. Slippery rocks. Yeah. That looks good. That looks good. Right there. That's a gold trap. That is a gold trap. So, make note of that. You join the club, come hit that up. Wow. Now, all this creek here is all club property. So, I'm probably walking past a lot of stuff that you gold miners are saying, wow, that looks juicy. Well, come on out. You can work this yourself. Now look at this. Look at that. That crevice right there. Yeah, it's slippery through here. Careful, careful. Probably a loaded crevice down there somewhere. I just think it's crazy how trees can grow right on top of bedrock like this. That was a big tree too. Look at that root system. Got some little fishies swimming around in there. I got my hand dredge sticking on the top of my backpack here, so I got to bend down every time I go underneath a tree. But all this part of the Weekend Gold Miners Prospecting Club, Etowah River lease. Definitely looks worth investigating to me. Climb up here. I don't remember the exact number of acres, but I think it's like 140 acres. So it's a lot of property to prospect. Nobody camps down on this side because there's no roads. So and it is overgrown. As you can see, we're in the jungle. All right, let's get back over to the creek. So that's what we'll do. The next pan is going to be all the way at the other end of the creek, the end of the property line. So that's a ways. And look at all this. Look at all this exposed bedrock. And as low as the water is, there might be some crevices in here that I've never noticed or thought to try to work before. Alright, look at that. Look at this. Got all these little stair steps here in the bedrock. Yeah, the water, it's at least 2 feet higher than this. Here in a few months, water's going to be up pretty high. This is the low point. This is as low as it gets, or that I've ever seen anyway. This doesn't really look like the type of bedrock. Woo, I don't know. We got like some crevice action here. Maybe. Yeah. Got some crevice right there. Could hold some gold. Yeah, you could be out here and never see a person. Sometimes, depending on the time of year or the day of the week. So look at this. We got kind of a little gully washing into the main creek. That's the main creek here. I haven't really tried to work that. So that's going to be on the list of things to investigate in the future. But let's keep going. I bet you Picker Gully is almost dry. Yeah, see all this. This creek is low. Low. Whew. The sun's coming out. Somebody's got a little water storage tank down here. They got some kind of operation going. I don't know what. Not really sure the purpose of that. Oh, somebody definitely was digging right there, weren't they? Now you're going to find all kinds of holes. We're getting closer to the campsites, so there's going to be more workings from people in the club. People try not to stray too far from their campsite. But yeah, we're into some old tailings piles now that they're digging into here, trying to get in the old timers' tailings. See what they missed. There's lots of that around here. There's a little road where we can cross if we wanted to, but we're not going that direction. See, this colored material right here is decomposed bedrock, saprolite. The name of this mine in the USGS is actually the Saprolite Mine because of all the decomposed bedrock they were washing away to get at the quartz veins and such. It's a nice hole somebody's got going there. Wonder if they've been finding anything, but look down there in the bottom of the hole. Look, there's some rounded river gravel down in there. This is all gravel. These are tailings. Tailings from the 1800s. Or could be from the early 1900s. But people have been trying to work these, that's for sure. And they must be doing okay, or they wouldn't be digging holes like that. Alright. Now we're in the old tailings. Those are all, that's tailings. That's tailings. That whole hill is tailings. And that little gully there was where they had long tom sluice boxes. So they were working river channel that was up on the side of that hill. All these are tailings. Look at that. Look at that stack of river cobble from the 1800s. All right, we're straying a little bit further away from the creek here. Let's go back down to the creek. Somebody's got a water line there. Piece of water line for a high banker. People kind of just leave their stuff laying around out here. I wish they didn't. But it is a mining lease. Ugh. Whoa. Dang it. Sorry, bud. Wow, you're a fat daddy. Fat daddy spider. Alright. I'll try to leave you alone. Yeah, this time of year you got to kind of hold your shovel out in front of you. But look at all these tailings, man. Alright, back into the creek. More spider webs. Spider webs everywhere. Alright. We got here a down tree. Should be able to squeeze through here. You see, now we're like almost no water in the creek. This is the main creek. Oh, spider webs. I mean, the water situation is not looking so hot right here, is it? Yep, we're not doing so hot on water in the smaller creeks like this. Plenty of creek to work if you join this club. Alright. More bedrock. Depression to work. The fishies are kind of stuck in there, huh? Ooh. Ooh. That looks like a nice crevice to clean out. Right there. I hear somebody up here. I think somebody's up here working. There might be some other gold miners out today. Let's see. Closer we get to the main entrance, the more people we might see. But as you can see, this place is huge. Huge. You can really see how low the water is. Quite low. Quite low. It's a long hike. Lots of creek here. Alrighty. I'm sure that's been dredged out multiple times, but especially with the ladder right there. But check that out. I mean, that water looks clear. All those leaves in there, though. Let's see if I can walk along this ridge. Or not. Seems like it might be a kind of a bad choice, because that's a little bit too slippery right there. And I don't feel like going waist deep right now. Ladder it is. There we go. But lots of digging you can do around here. Tailings. Big tailings piles. All right, now we're at Picker Gully. This is Picker Gully right here. Somebody's got their dredge pontoons that were set up here dredging. I found so many pickers in this little gully right here, it's crazy. But we're coming up on the main entrance. So there's a little bridge that goes over the creek there. Oh yep, somebody's been down here dredging. Man, Picker Gully is unrecognizable right now. I bet you it's all full of gold again. Oh, look at that. Yep, see? They got the nozzle down here. They're probably down here camping. I wouldn't think that they would leave that there for too long. But yeah, that goes up quite a ways. Picker Gully does. There's a little panning tub here that probably needs to be dumped out. Chained to the tree there. All right, let's keep going. So, somebody left a shovel. Oh yeah, here's the main road that comes in. And this little bridge over the creek here. And the property keeps going. You start getting into campsites up that direction. We got a long ways to go. This property's huge. So we got more creek over here to work. Right here by the main road, this gets hit really hard, but you still find gold. I've had some good days through here. You just gotta prospect. Yeah, out here you got to do a lot more prospecting than some of the other spots that I go to, where you can just scoop up gravel from almost anywhere and get gold. It's not that way here. It's a lot more hit and miss, but there's still lots of gold here. It's just not getting distributed around by a larger stream like some of my other spots. More slow moving. You're waiting for the gold to leach down out of the gold bearing veins. So there's some veins and stringers that are running through the creek that are shedding gold as well. So you can tell somebody camps right through here. Nobody's camping here right now, but perfect campground. Perfect campground. You can pull your truck right up to here. And based on that, this has been hit ridiculously hard because you can pull right up to it. So, but I still find gold here every time I come. So, you're not going to come out here and get rich. That's for sure. This is for recreation, entertainment, exercise, family. It's a blast. Oh, look at that big old spider web. Got our spider web stick in front of us. All right. Whew. It's turning into a long video, but it's the long creek. Look at that big tree right there. That was a big tree too. I think somebody got some tailings right there. Wonder if they were finding anything. Another spider. Come on, man. Sorry, bro. I had to knock your web down so I could get through. That's probably why I chose that spot as a web. There's another one. They're everywhere. Everywhere. Oh my God, there's like 30 of them right here. Wow. Holy, that is a huge one. Look at the size of that spider, and it's beautiful. There it is. Wow. Look at that color. Beautiful. Let's go around. Well, forget it. We'll go through. Sorry, spider. You look like you're good at building new webs. Alright. Man, these things are everywhere. I think they call them Juro spiders. We still got a long ways to go. This place is huge. Huge, huge, huge. Is that it? Is that it? I thought I lost it last winter, and I found it, and there it is. There it is. The old sluice box with the wooden riffles. I think that's it. Is it? If it is, I'm grabbing it this time. Nobody comes up this far to work. Somebody left this here a long, long, long time ago. And I found it once and set it behind to come back and get it. Somebody built a dam right here. Ouch. Is this it? No, this is something different. Or is it? Nope, that's it. That's it. That's the wooden sluice box. I think it's got to stay here. I think it belongs here. It's been here since who knows how long this old sluice box has been sitting here. But man, what do you think? It's aluminum with some rotten wooden riffles. Pretty interesting. Huh. Not sure how old that is. Oh, look, there's some screen there. People have spent some time down here working. That I can tell. And the creek just keeps going. Keeps going and going. Although this looks slippery and dangerous. Careful. I mean, just think about all these gold traps. Gold traps everywhere. The remnants of an old tarp. Who knows how long that's been there. And then, yeah, here's I believe, yeah, that's an old spring box. That's what that is. An old spring box. There's an old spring right here. I've seen this before. So, yeah, there was a spring here. And this is concrete over here. How old that is, I don't know. But I'm guessing pretty old. That's for sure, for sure. I don't even know if we can get a good look at the type of concrete it is. Or what it's, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to tell. But it's starting to decompose. But yeah, I think that's what that's called, a spring box. Look how clean that water is down in there. If you think you know, if I'm right or not, let me know in the comments. All right, let's keep going. Oh, there's my shovel. All right. Let's see here. Tons of places where gold can get trapped. Tons and tons of places. Alright. See, that entire mountain is also part of the lease. There's old mine shafts up there as well. But the property keeps going. Eventually we'll get to a boundary sign and I think a no trespassing sign as well. And that'll be the end of the property. Look how dry the creek is. Oh my God. That's usually all underwater. And it's barely trickling. Barely trickling. Wow. Goodness, are we almost there or what? I think so. This is all still part of the weekend gold miners. My hand dreads got caught on the tree. All right. Yeah, I don't think we passed the sign or anything because it's pretty hard to miss it. But I've definitely never worked up here. Definitely never worked up here. So I don't know if there's good gold here or not. Let's go under the tree. Oh. Got to be getting close. More spiders. Oh, somebody had another dam built up here for high banking. So people are still mining through here. Got to be getting close. Let's climb up this way. If we go too far, we'll run back into the Etowah River on this side. Well, I actually think that we're past the property line. I do believe that we're past the property line, although I cannot be 100% positive about that. But I'm 99% that we've gone too far. All right. Yeah, I don't see the marker, but I know we're past it. So there you go. That's the entire Weekend Gold Miners Creek. I think I got an old tailings pile sitting on top of highly, highly decomposed bedrock. That's quartz. Is that? Look at that saprolite. It's kind of a grayish, clay-like material with these tailings sitting right on top of it. Look at that clear line, decomposed bedrock. And people wonder why I carry bear spray. Well, there's barely any water here in Picker Gully, but I just did a pan from right here and then panned into my same hole because there's no water, and it's the best pan of the day. Look at that. Several pieces of gold right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, at least 10 colors. Not fantastic, but it is the best pan of the day. So out here you're going to find giant chunks of hematite black sand, and we were thinking they might contain gold, but I sent some of this to Vendetta Prospecting. There's a card at the top, and he smelted it and it didn't have any gold at all. So go over there and check his video out. But you're going to find tons and tons of this stuff out here. And this is obviously a historic gold mine as well, so do a little ground balancing. But yeah, you can metal detect for relics out here and potentially gold nuggets as well. So let's go ahead and do some detecting and see what we can find. So I think I had a target here. Reading out a really low number. I think it's right there. So let's dig it up, see if we found anything. Well, that turned over pretty easy. So we're not digging in tailings. This rock? Nope, not the rock. That's good. That was lucky. And there you have it. Piece of wire. We're calling that a relic. I don't know if it's wire or what it is. Actually, it's part of an old can. I think it's part of an old can, so technically it might qualify as a relic. I don't know what you say. Part of an old tin can, like the base of it or something. But anyway, you can metal detect out here and find some stuff. There's another one in here somewhere too. Probably another piece of the same thing. Okay. Oop, something was loud in there. Is this it? Sure enough, that's a piece of iron. All right. Yeah, piece of iron. Some type of relic. Not sure what it is though. Is that the only one? No, it's not. Wow, there's another target in there. Well, let's see. Got multiple targets. What the hell is it? I don't know. It's small. Oh yeah. little tiny piece of iron. Check it out. Got a piece of iron. Nothing special. That same hole had this earthworm in it. Right there. And another piece of scrap iron. So, go back in your hole, buddy. You got some birds to feed in there. Let me fill the hole in. So somebody else doesn't trip in it. Well, there you have it. I gave you a little tour of the Weekend Gold Miners Etowah River Property Creek. So now you know, if you join the club, what you can expect when you come on out here. We found a little bit of gold, did some test pans, did some metal detecting. Found a couple little relics. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I appreciate you watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. Look in the description, and I got all my social media in there: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that. So please go check those things out, and smash the join button. Down below there's a join button. If you want to become a member, you get access to some members only content, some early access stuff, and then my monthly Patreon reward would also be included for my members. So please go check that out. Appreciate you watching, and I'll see you next time.